Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the Graft Kings podcast. We are here in Sydney. It's our last stop before we go home. It's been about a month since we've been out here, man. It's been crazy, to say the least.
Yeah, man.
Not that this is an Aussie wrap-up or a debrief. We've got a laptop out, so we're going to be talking about a bunch of questions that everyone keeps asking us.
Yeah.
Everyone individually gets messages about relationship, life, women, weird shit. And we just thought, why not put it all together and just ask and talk about it and elaborate and give context from our opinions, because I know you guys love our opinions.
They do love our opinions, and a lot of people hate our opinions as well, especially people on TikTok.
Maybe we can piss some people off.
Oh, my favourite activity.
Nice.
Let's rile people up in the comment section on TikTok. Yeah, that's my favourite thing. My favourite pastime.
The what ones? The cholesterol ones?
The high cholesterol. Remember when you lot made me cut that out of the pod?
I didn't. I don't mind.
Mr. PC over here.
Was that before he lost his job or after?
No, that's after he lost his decorum.
Never had any.
Hey?
No, it's an act.
Just hides it well.
Where's your decorum gone then?
Lost when I become mates with you lot.
Fuck off, you lost it way before then.
Yeah.
Right, do we get straight into it, Oz?
Yeah, let's go straight into it.
Let's go.
Okay, so first question. If you found out your girl had a sugar daddy before you, but you never slept with him, is that fine or are you out?
I'm out.
Oh, do you reckon?
A sugar daddy?
How long have you known?
She's never slept with him.
No.
Yeah, she hasn't shagged him.
But she's finessed him.
But how long have you been?
Fair play.
It depends, because if it's like the first week of knowing them, you might be like, oh, fuck it. But if you've been with her for like 2-3 years and you find out,
Yeah, but
It's old news then, isn't it?
yeah, but if you're in a good position and you got peas, then aren't you gonna question your relationship?
Oh, that's a good
You know,
perspective.
like,
oh, what, she's still doing it?
realistically.
Yeah.
Well, she's with you, and you're the type of man that's gonna look after your woman and do everything for her. Is she finessing you?
Not only that, would you believe her that she hadn't slept with him?
Yeah, but we've got to go on the context that you know for a fact that she hasn't.
Fine.
Somehow.
It would depend on her actions, like on the way that she's with you. If she was always with me, wanting to go here, there, and everywhere, wanted gifts all the time, yada yada, like always hinted at shit like that, then I'd be like, okay, cool. These are just red flag signs. Like you are still that type of girl. If she'd done it previously and she wasn't like that with me now, I'd be like, okay, cool. Like, you know, you had your fun, and now you've obviously realised that, you know, that's not going to go anywhere. So
I retract my answer. I agree. I would be okay with it. As
You
long
would be
as
okay with it.
based on what he just said.
Depends
yeah.
how much.
Does a leopard ever change its spots?
how much what?
How much is she getting? If it's like 100 quid, it's just bad
That's
ROI.
a shit sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You would know about
We
bad
can give her
ROI.
100 quid, mate.
Oh,
Fuck it
yes.
hell.
But if she's getting lumped like 4 or 5 G's. Just
But
saying.
isn't that like modern day brassing? Modern day prostitution?
It depends what she's doing for it.
But if you go granular with anything, everything's modern day brassing.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like,
It is. Everything's
morally
modern.
okay with that.
Depends on how much.
That's what.
But she
that
hasn't slept
is.
with him.
Yeah.
It depends, like, have they
No,
met her,
bro.
they're
It's
not.
like getting birthday presents, isn't it? It is, bro. Like, you wouldn't call her a brass if she's getting birthday presents with someone.
So a sugar daddy. So she's out with this guy, calling him daddy.
But she hasn't slept with him. She's like
Oh,
going.
well, they're actually like meeting up and going
Yeah,
on dates
cool,
and
so
stuff.
that's the context I see.
That's
it in.
fine. I don't care. Why would I care? There's no difference, yeah. Hear me out. I'm not defending it, but I'm just saying there's no difference from her going on
Loads of dates,
with
yeah.
geezers before you, them geezers buying her gifts, but she hasn't slept with them. So
But
what's
the
the
point
problem?
is the intention behind the date. Like the intention
she-
is. One sec, let me finish. The intention is behind the date. So if she's going on a date with a man with the intentions that she wants something serious, wants something real, and the guy's looking after her, she's not going to say no.
No, but
You
she's
can't-
not- she's not
one
going on
sec,
it.
bruv. You can't argue with that.
But she's not going on a date for serious.
But she's going on a date with someone knowing that I can finesse this guy for his money. So it's the moral and the principle behind it that I don't like.
I think she's a hustler.
Yeah, I think she's a
Yeah.
hustle as well.
I don't know. It's not for me.
I'd
Alright,
finesse
so
women.
answers. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Yes. Cool.
Would you not do it yourself? If some
I've never done it.
if some tart was
I could-
paying me like 4 or
Bro, I
5 G's to
could-
go down, I'll be
Can't let a bird do that, bro.
I'm
so
not-
emasculating, bro.
bruv, if it's an old woman, she's like, come on a date with me for
No,
5 G's.
shush.
But that's the same as what a gigolo. I mean, obviously you can sleep with them as well.
I'm
but
not
that's
saying you
what gigolos
sleep with
do.
them.
I don't think I could.
Why?
I've had older women fucking
just
try to
finessing,
take me out. No, fuck that. Finessing people.
Yeah.
Or finesse a corporate company, a fucking big company.
You're
I wouldn't
telling me
finesse
if
a
an old
person.
woman was like, come on a date with me for 5 grand, you wouldn't go?
Probably would, but like, but for it to come to that,
Yeah.
Some people,
the thing is, like, I suppose it kind of depends on like if I say to her like that's all it is,
Yeah,
fine.
I'm not shagging her. I'm just saying going
But
on
like,
a
if I
date.
was to lead her on and make her think that I like her, and like, you know, there's some guys
That's
that do
different,
that.
though,
Yeah, but then what's the difference between that and a guy doing it for a green card?
Because oh my god,
What is
right,
it?
okay.
What is not asking?
There isn't much.
What is it? When the women go to fucking Turkey or to these like Middle Eastern countries, and the women get like fall in love, and it's like I love you, I want you, and then if he finesses her, what's the difference?
No,
Because he's sleeping with her as well.
Yeah. Normally these guys are pumping it. As
Like
well,
he's
bro.
down there eating for his green card. John.
Eating for his green
He's
card.
eating his way to England.
I
mate.
don't think it's.
Fuck off, mate. Eating his way to England.
I personally don't see a problem with it as long as she's obviously like May said, if she's different with you, bruv. Like you can obviously suss a bird out.
Yeah.
If she's like, trying to hustle me for shit. I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna get finessed. So I know the energy between me and this bird. If she's asked, like, there's a bird right now on my DMs, bruv, asking me to fly her out here and shit. I'm like, do I look like a sponsor?
Jade. From that night.
Yeah. You don't have to cover it. You can say Jade because
Yeah,
that's
okay.
not her name.
yeah,
But
could be.
it could
but
be,
it's not.
but it's not. But yeah, bruv, like. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to say, yeah, of course I'll do. And she's like, oh, well, baby, I like, you can send me. I'm like, fuck off. What do I look like? Do I look like a Muppet?
I suppose it's the sugar daddy that you need to kind of look at and go, you're right.
Yeah.
But some guys, like some older guys and some older women, do just want to date younger people just for their company. Like that is a thing. That's what gigolos and that are. Like they don't always have to sleep with them. They do just want to take them out.
Yeah, pay me and I'll do it.
Yeah, sweet.
All right, well, Merck's looking for someone. So
Yeah,
if
so
you're,
There's
if
a
you're an elderly
sponsor out there
woman,
for Merck.
if you're an elderly
Female
Yeah,
sponsor.
yeah, fuck me, mate.
We've got a lot of males on the table, but fucking DM us. We're like, fuck off. We ain't gay.
woman. Right, number 2. Have you ever stayed in a relationship purely for the physical side?
No.
When we say relationship, let's
gonna
break
say.
it down. Let's just say it's
We're not relationship kings.
not
like,
relationship,
fucking hell.
but
Like dating someone.
Yeah, dating someone.
What do you mean by the physical? As in
yes,
just
So
the
just
Yeah, I think I have,
Just
yeah.
because like you want to fuck them, basically.
Oh no,
Fit.
I've never done
Yeah,
that.
I think I have.
Shut up, bruv. You've been around loads of toxic women that you just chop because then you know they're fit.
Or
Yeah, but
ones
that's
that don't kind
well,
of
I've
conversation.
gone on dates and stuff, but I've not been in a relationship with anyone.
no,
Yeah,
that's what I said.
switched it up because it doesn't
Like,
really
even
cater
just
to
like
us.
long-term dating someone.
Breaking it down as if like you're just like speaking to someone,
Oh yeah, I've definitely hung about because they're fit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, we all have.
yeah.
Yeah.
like in the same room, going, "This is boring." And then you chop them like, "This was."
You're
good.
like, oh, can we go out for dinner now? I'm like, nah, no, not really. So why don't I just come to yours?
Or you
come
see
to
them
mine."
getting chopped in the shower, but you know they're really fit.
Right.
Wait, what?
I said what I said.
I'm surprised you just said that out loud. Fair
I don't
play.
care anymore, mate.
I'm over it.
I'm over it now, mate.
Fuck's
Oh
sake.
wow,
You just hit home, yeah?
fuck.
I don't care anymore, bruv.
Fair play.
Yeah, fair play. To
Fair
you.
play.
Oh well.
Would you date someone you're not physically attracted to but mentally connect with?
No,
Not date. No, I could
It's a
spend.
shame, I'd say no. It is a shame, but
I'm sorry, but no.
I
Yeah.
could spend time with them, but I don't feel I could date them long term.
Isn't that the equivalent to like sometimes when you meet a girl out and you're like, you're not really my type, but then you're like, that was a great conversation, interaction,
Yeah,
and
for
think
sure.
you're actually kind of fit in a certain way.
it's very disappointing as well, isn't it? You're
But that won't last.
No.
No,
As
You'll
horrible
cheat.
as it, listen, we're all about, you need to be with someone who's right for you. At the same time, you cannot fuck a personality. So eventually, as much as you might adore the person that they are, if you're not physically attracted to them, that will fizzle.
but
Yeah.
then they say physical attraction fizzles, and what you have beneath that is important too.
That,
right?
Yeah, I agree. There is
So it's like,
a
where's the
very
line?
thin line.
Where
Yes.
is the line?
I think the line it sounds very horrible. I feel like the line is when you're an unattractive male. You have to settle.
think?
You have to settle. Yeah, when you know that you are capable of pulling really attractive women, then you're thinking you're doing yourself a disservice by staying with someone that's unattractive just based on the personality because you know you could probably do better. And there probably is a female out there that has got the depth and has got the look, so you feel like you're selling yourself short by settling.
I agree with that.
If you was with someone and then the attraction fades, would you stay or would you leave?
No,
Do I love her?
I've been there and I left.
You love her, yeah, but like when you look at her now, it's just like you're just not attracted to her anymore. You're just looking at her and thinking like, I love you and I love the relationship we built, but I just don't look at you and think I want to fuck you anymore.
think
I want
you'd
to
have
touch
to
you
leave.
I'd
anymore.
leave.
You do.
I have left.
I've left a relationship like that.
I have.
Everything they were doing started fucking me off.
Because
Couldn't
I
find them
don't care
attractive.
what anyone says, as we say a lot, like if you don't have sex in a relationship, you don't have a relationship. That's basically just you're living with your best mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're spot on.
Like, fuck that.
It turned into a friendship.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like you'd be like,
Companionship.
What's the
yeah,
point?
yeah.
What is the point?
Yeah, I agree.
Be honest, have you ever thought about your ex while with your current partner?
Never. I haven't got a current partner, but I've never thought about my ex whilst chopping other birds, ever.
No.
Okay. Just to spin it a little bit, have you ever thought about a previous girl that you've dated whilst you're with another? Have you like compared?
I think that's normal.
Oh, I've compared.
Yeah.
I've compared the sex after the fact, never during the actual act.
Okay, yeah. okay.
So like, I'll go, that sex was dead. Like,
But don't we all naturally kind of do that with everything they do? Like you meet someone new and your previous partner that you've been with, you kind of can't help but compare it. I think it's your subconscious mind.
Yeah, I think you
I don't do it too
everything.
much. I don't really. I'm so she lacks this quality. I don't really ever go, oh, that person had that quality. I don't really do that.
Yeah, I
that
know what you
often.
mean. Yeah.
Maybe you're not conscious about it, but I feel like we all do it.
I think you compare everything to everything.
Yeah,
You
but I
just
don't. You're right, you do. But I never think about that person. I go, oh, this person doesn't have what that person has.
Yeah,
I just go,
yeah,
that
yeah.
person doesn't have this.
Yeah, yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because I know what that feels like because I've had it with someone else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you reckon the more partners you've been with, the more comparisons you create in your head, and
Yes.
the less likely you
Subconsciously.
less likely you are to find someone that you
What
actually
partners you
like?
had?
Yeah,
Think about it, if
subconsciously.
you had 100
I don't know if you necessarily compare, but I think it just teaches you know what you really
Yeah.
want and what you don't.
That's exactly what I preach. I used to be a serial dater when I was younger, and I'm glad I was.
Yeah.
It's taught me so much. It's taught me so much being around women. All those dates I went on, they were all very different, similar but different in certain ways. Ended up the same.
Do you reckon it's the same for a woman?
Yeah, 100%, bro.
But do you not
why
think
didn't
if
they
she-
have a checklist?
Do you not think if they'd been on thousands of dates, they're going to be less likely to commit to one person because they've had so many
It
comparisons?
depends. They need to manage their expectations. I think if you go in there and think you expect the most out of every single scenario you've been in, and that's not really realistic.
'Cause there
you
is
need to
someone out
learn
there
to
for you.
compromise in certain places.
I'm just saying the more comparisons you have will not be hard to stick with one person.
No.
Because there is someone out there for you.
I do get what you're saying. There is a thin line.
It's like gay geezer in your DMs.
Huh?
Nothing.
Who in my DMs?
Nothing,
My DMs are fucked.
Yeah. That's kind of why we've done this pod as well.
Gay geezer.
Because there's loads of DMs from people, and it take us a month of Sundays. Is that the right expression?
Yeah.
Yeah. To reply to everyone. So that's why we've kind of done this pod.
Yeah. Right. Would you rather your girl have 100k followers and post bikini pics, or 500 followers and post Bible quotes?
500 followers and post Bible quotes.
Yeah, Bible quotes.
All day long, bruv.
That's an easy question.
I don't know.
Who's a girl of
Do you
God?
know a girl that posts Bible quotes?
Do I know a girl? No.
Mason would ruin her life, I know. Sell her the dream. Want to wife you off.
So you're
Give her a
gonna
name.
risk it for something that you have no idea about.
Mason
Sorry,
always
what did you
risks
just
it.
say?
You don't know a girl that posts Bible quotes, right?
Yeah.
But you know girls with 100k followers that post bikini photos.
Yeah.
So you're taking a complete gamble by going with this
What's
Bible.
the gamble?
But you don't know what this woman's going to be like.
Okay. What's your point?
It might be nothing like what you want.
What's your point?
I'm going to play it safe and go for the bikini girl.
How is that safe?
Because you know what you're getting.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
I've been around them birds. I've
So
not been
have I.
around Bible women.
And
Fuck's
Just saying, you're risking it.
Are they both as fit as each other?
That's not the
Yeah,
context.
Well, yeah, then 100%.
Well, then obviously that's the fuck. It's a stupid question. I'm saying you don't know
No,
who the woman is.
Fucking written there. Don't look at me, mate. I'm
So?
just reading it.
What a stupid thing to say.
I'm just saying you're gambling it.
You're not gambling
No,
it.
no,
You've
gamble,
got,
you
you've got a
can't.
bird as equally as fit as the girl.
That
that's on
wasn't the
his-
question though. You don't know what this girl looks like. You know what the 100k bikini photo looks like. She's going to be fit, right?
she's obviously going to post photos of herself as well, you helmet.
Well,
No,
that
he
was
just
the
said
context.
Bible quotes.
And you're going to meet her at some point anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you know. So
I'm
they're both,
saying it from the
okay, so
context
they're
like
both as
that.
fit as each other.
Okay, of course, but you don't know that from that context.
Well, I wouldn't talk to a girl that wasn't
And he
fit.
didn't say she just posts Bible quotes.
Did.
No, he didn't. He said
And post
a girl
Bible
that
quotes.
posts Bible quotes. So
Yeah.
she could just share them on her story. It doesn't mean she doesn't post photos of herself.
I'm just saying you're taking a big risk.
That was just fucking stupid.
You like
argument.
birds that show flesh anyway. Triggered you there.
Such a fucking stupid argument.
I got so angry.
Right.
Come at me.
Yes, boys, we just thought we'd interrupt this pod to let you know about our online community. If you weren't aware, we have a community of young men who are aspiring to upgrade their life to become the top 10% of males. It's called The Right Side. Join therightside.com if you want to upgrade your network, upgrade your mindset, and also upgrade your dating life. Join therightside.com.
If your girl's best friend secretly hated you, would you expect her to cut her off?
No, I'd play on it and make her hate me more.
What, gaslight it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't cut her off. No, I just would never hang around with her friends.
Would you expect her to cut her off?
cut her friends off?
Yeah, like would you expect her to cut her off if you knew like her mate hated you?
Nah, not at all. Because if one of you boys hated my missus, I'm not going to, like, what do you think you can do? You can't be friends with him. I'll be like, oh, there's a door. Right.
I wouldn't expect her to cut her off, but I would expect something to fucking change.
But what's the reason for hate? Like, why would they hate
Just
us?
hates you. Look, I mean, look at your ex.
Because he has.
Yeah.
She hates you
doesn't even
because
know you.
I've never even met her.
Yeah, we've had that actually, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weird
on the
chabby.
on the reverse.
On the, yeah.
Yeah, because we've she hates us because we have a podcast and we travel around the world and we're around attractive women and we do vlogs about it.
Yeah.
That's why her best friend hates you.
I mean, it's not a relationship. She can
I
do
wouldn't
one.
give a fuck, if I'm
Yeah.
honest.
You that friend you're saying goodbye to.
Oh, shut up.
What, bruv? You reckon you could have that fucking friendship group if you was with your
She wouldn't
bird?
be in my friendship group.
No, but she doesn't like you. I tell her to cut her off. I say she's no good for you. Cut her off.
Yeah, but that's her best friend of 10, 15 years.
That's
How does she
fine.
do it?
But if she was your real best friend, she'd appreciate what I do. She'd appreciate that you love me. And if she's not going to stick around, you got two options. You either lose me or you lose her. I'm not being
I wouldn't be
unreasonable.
that harsh.
No, but you're not. Listen, you're not being unreasonable here. You're not telling her. You're not telling her that you got to cut her friend off and then you have to stay with me. I'm saying like that you got to pick. Like if I can't be in a relationship with you if your friend's constantly hating on me, putting things into your ear all the time. It's gonna have a detriment to our fucking relationship.
If nothing's
That's
changing
true.
as well.
So you got two options. I'll happily walk away, or you have to walk away from her.
Yeah.
You're asking her to choose. Yeah, but who do you love?
I agree. I'll do that.
All right, put the shoe on the other foot.
Yeah. Bye. I don't care. I don't care. If you want, one of you is picking up on my bird and you're saying she's this, she's that, she's this, I'm gonna listen to you guys. Why do you hate my bird? There's a reason to hate us.
Yeah.
We travel around the world and we're around girls all the time. Why are you hating on my bird? Is my bird doing the same thing? Because if she is, I wouldn't be with her.
Yeah.
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
So no, pick.
Yeah, fair. Fair argument.
Right. You find old messages of your girl simping over another guy 2 months before she met you. Red flag or harmless?
Red flag.
Red
Harmless.
flag. Really?
She upgraded.
Nah, red
There was
flag.
loads of indicators on the dashboard that were showing up, and there was a very terrible one. She was putting everything into it, taking it to the repair garage to try and get it fixed. It wasn't working. She found a new upgrade.
Simping though.
Yeah.
Simping like what?
That's saying how much she
Begging
fucking
to
loves
be,
him. And
begging
wants-
to be taken out.
Yeah,
begging
wanna
for his
see you.
attention. I want you. I need you. I must have you. Oh, my life's fucking nothing without you.
It's very granular, but
That's fucking
Well, I
jank.
mean, that's what it is. You're simping.
I mean, I wouldn't
And then
like
2
it.
months later, now she's telling you all that as well.
The thing is, do you know why it's not attractive? Because
Good
you
argument.
almost expect a man to simp over a woman, but a woman to simp over a man when she's allegedly the prize. Then why? Why is she simping over him?
A very good argument. I retract my statement.
Like it's easier for a woman to get attention. Why doesn't he want to give it to you, and why are you chasing him?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a weird
So
one.
needy. Fuck that.
Okay, yeah. Now you gave the
Gay,
context.
gay.
Yeah, it's gay. Red flag.
Oh, I know the answer to this one. Would you be okay with your partner being best friends with someone they previously have a thing with?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
No. Not in a million years.
Weird dynamic.
You've been intimate with someone and you want to be their friend.
No way.
The worst one is when people think it's okay and they try to argue it. Oh, that was back in the day.
There's no argument.
What do you mean?
I don't even fancy him.
What do you mean?
I don't even fancy him anymore. We're
doesn't
we're just good
matter.
friends. Like, Go away from me.
There's no argument.
There is no.
There is no
argument.
There
argument.
is-
It's not a discussion.
Listen, I'm right, you're wrong. You either accept it or fuck off.
I don't get the argument around it. I don't even know why it's a question.
Very strange.
It's mental.
Because I wouldn't. She said the same thing to me. I'd be like, you're right.
Yeah, I cut her off.
Yeah, cut her off.
Would you rather catch your girl texting someone or deleting messages without explanation?
Probably texting someone.
Oh, I don't know. That's tough.
That's a really good question.
Both as bad as each other.
Yeah, that is isn't it?
Pick one though, innit?
I'd say texting.
Yeah, same. I'd just rather
If
know.
they're in the middle of deleting it, you might not be able to pimp. They could lie and you'd be like, oh, I'm not
And
too
then you always create it to be
Yeah.
more far worse in your head.
Or
than it
she's
could be.
manipulating you to believe that it's nothing bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I suppose I'd rather catch it. Yeah,
Catch
Because-
it, yeah.
Catch a texting.
Because deleting message, you don't know what was there, what's been said. That's fucking awful, isn't it?
Whole chat log's gone.
Yeah,
Whole
texting.
chat log's gone.
Texting because then I can make a calculated decision on what I'm going to do next.
Yeah, that's it. At least you know what's being said.
All right. I know the answer to this one as well. Could you forgive your girl for cheating if she swore it was only once and she felt nothing?
No.
I mean, you felt something. Was it bigger than me? Was it? Tell me now. Tell me. No, why would you do that to me? Why?
Was it bigger than mine? Tell me.
You fucking mad. Not even a question. Like, anyone to ever accept a woman fucking cheating on you is fucking beyond me, man.
Do you know what? I wouldn't even kick off. I wouldn't. I honestly would not kick off.
You feel empty.
I wouldn't get mad about it. Nothing like that. She would just literally never hear or see from me.
I just load up the roster.
ever again.
what I'm
Ever.
doing.
She'd
It's
never hear or
easy
see
to
from me
do
again.
that. I think it's just taking the L of knowing that she's done that is fucked.
That's cool.
Yeah,
No,
that's
Would
life.
you
though,
like to
isn't
find
it?
out why?
No, wouldn't care. Why would you want to know? What good is that going to
She
do you?
slipped and fell.
Like criticism, constructive criticism.
I agree. I would like to know why.
I would like to know why.
What if it's like the thing is?
Yeah, I would like to know why.
Because he had a much bigger schlong than you did.
Well, there's not much I can do about that.
Yeah, but how did it lead up to that?
Yeah, but how's
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't want to know. Whatever it is she's
No,
done.
sometimes you need a good feedback loop. So if you get some feedback, you can then identify it and see whether it was a plausible reason, like you didn't give her attention, you wasn't nice to her, you was a prick, you never spent time with her. Cool, you got the feedback loop. You can now use that into your next engagement with someone else.
Okay. But no matter what, none of that, no matter what it is,
Justifies
it's
it.
never a
I'm
justification.
not saying
I know,
justification.
but the criticism
no.
is needed.
I'm still gone regardless what the justification was. It could have been anything. It could have been absolutely anything. She could have said, you was horrible to me, you spoke like shit to me, whatever. They're all plausible reasons. Yes, I agree. No matter what, I'm still leaving, regardless what she tells me. However, I'd still like to know.
No, I wouldn't.
I would.
She's
I
done
think it'd be
it. I
worse
don't
not
care.
knowing.
No,
Do you know
don't
why
care.
I wouldn't? Because I don't think that's a me problem. Regardless, like that's not the solution.
You don't have to take it on board.
Yeah, you have to take it on board.
But
Why'd
my
you care
point
then?
is like,
It's good to know.
the point is like, if when something happens to someone, they always look at themselves first and go, "What have I done?" What if you haven't done anything? Well, it's just them.
Yeah, that's up to you to like.
Yeah, but everything's our fault.
Yeah.
Nothing she says to you is going to help you. Nothing.
It's your fault. for
I'm not trying to get
picking
help,
that
mate.
person.
it's all right.
I'm trying to get
You are, because
clarity.
there you go. Because you think, if she tells you something that you could take into your next relationship, that's help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care why you've done it. I could not care less. You have let another
Yeah,
man
but then you're a
inside
bit
you.
wiser in the situation.
No.
Maybe next time, I don't excuse what she done, but next time maybe I could give the next girl a bit more attention.
Nah, wouldn't care less.
You would know if you
Yeah,
had done
I
something to
agree.
some sort of respect, unless you are fucking delusional, unless you're that person that literally has no clue and can't take any like responsibility or can't see what it may have been. If you're that person, then you're right.
Yeah, but you might not be aware of it.
But that's what. But
Then you're an idiot.
You're not fucking
Yeah, but-
stupid. How could you not be aware of not giving your woman attention or like?
No,
being
but
a
you might not
complete
be.
utter
It might
prick?
not be enough, or it might not be what she expected.
Well, then tell me. Why have you not told me that 6 months ago?
I'm not excusing it. I just
There
like
you
to
go.
know.
So nothing. That's what I mean. So nothing she says to you is going to help you or give you closure. Nothing. What? Nothing at
I was
all.
literally about to say, are you asking that because it's like you're trying to understand it, or is it closure you're looking for?
No, I just trying to understand.
Probably
it.
it's more closure.
The best answer is just to walk away and never speak to her again and forget about her ever. And I would literally be a ghost to her. She would never hear or see from me again.
Same, but I'd still like to know.
No. Okay, 2 and 2.
Next, right. Would you rather your girl walking on you watching your mum?
My girl.
yeah.
Oh, every day of the week.
All day long. I'd never forgive myself if my mum caught me
I
watching
could never
porn.
look at my mum the same.
Oh no.
I think you forget about it
I'd
eventually.
rather die.
Oh
yeah,
no.
yeah. I could
It
just never
depends,
forgive
like
myself.
how, like where has she caught you? What position are you in? What are you watching?
You mean what position, bro?
Yeah, well, if you're over the sink and having it off.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like,
For us-
Absolutely smashing
I knew our sink was chucking up. You dirty.
Mate, you're the one who fucking watch yourself before in the mirror.
He's got He's got a thing with mirrors, isn't he? You think,
Phone like that, ferociously going away.
absolutely beating his
Liar.
Just looking at yourself.
Why are you making out like you was
Right,
there?
where's the long shot?
Fucking hell, boys.
You horrible man.
Oh no.
Yeah, no way.
yeah, it's got to be a bird.
It's got to be bird.
It's got to be your bird. That's easier to explain yourself.
So funny.
Fuck me.
I wouldn't even explain it. But like, what?
What?
I just got to go on, finish me off.
Well, like that, yeah. Finish me off.
Oh, fucking hell.
What if it was the other way round?
What?
Walked in on your missus watching.
I find it quite hot, I think.
Really?
Depends on who was watching.
Girl on girl.
Yeah, girl
scissoring.
on girl, cool.
Would you not be like, why aren't we shagging? Why are you watching it?
So why can't she ask you that?
I'd just
can.
say she couldn't. I'd just be like, I don't know. I just sometimes wanted a tuggy.
A tuggy.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I don't know actually how I'd react to what my girl watching.
I think there's a lot of thingies like.
Proper gang for it as well. Like,
I mean, if you live together, then it's a bit odd. But if you don't see each other often, then you can kind of
she's
go.
like gone to see a gynecologist.
Are you okay with your bird having toys?
No.
See, a little cheeky bullet, sweet, but if she's got weapons,
everywhere.
if she's got weapons,
Got a bag of weapons.
like,
What
boom,
have you with that?
come here with a fucking battle. You
How
gotta
am I
learn
meant to
today.
compete with that?
You gotta learn today.
She got Doc Johnson's magic hand. For anyone watching, just type into Google Doc Johnson's magic hand and you'll see what I'm talking about.
That used to be the name of one of our group chats.
It was our group chat, wasn't it? It was our group chat name
Fuck
for
off.
years as
I'm
well.
pretty sure one of the boys found it when they was working in
Look
the house.
at it. Yeah, he found one in someone's house. He was like doing electrical work, found the Doc Johnson's magic hand. He's like, boys, get a load of this.
He's walloping it about in the room and that. Oh,
That's
bro.
so bad.
Oh, mate. But yeah, no, I would not be okay with that, man.
Not excessive amount.
No way. It's bad,
Cheeky
bro.
bullet.
I've said this on a pod before. I was with a girl that like had vibrators and stuff like that, and it actually does desensitize them proper,
Yeah,
bro.
the-
You're trying to
definitely.
find it, aren't you?
Yeah.
So funny.
It can desensitize you.
Yeah, it's
right.
not good. Fuck that. I don't mind if a girl plays with herself.
you go.
That's quite hot.
That's going in the bum.
You can't get that in the bum.
Of course
Some
you
girls can.
Some girls can, but not the girls we know.
Can.
Can.
Maybe Lily Phillips can get it in her bum. Like,
Shout out, Lily.
shout out,
Fuck's
Lily.
sake. Right, next question. Have you ever faked being tired to avoid intimacy? I think I
have. Yeah.
After sex.
After
yeah.
sex.
Yeah.
After sex.
I thought we was having round two.
After
In a
sex.
minute.
No, not me, mate.
Oh, no, yeah, I know, not you.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Old man, but he's got some steam in him, boy.
How do you know
Right,
that?
I do.
Fucking keeps me up at night.
Ugh,
That sounds a bit mad.
Yeah.
fucking hell.
Why is it?
You could give him a
Keeps
bit more
you up at
context.
night.
Yeah, well, he has kept me up at night, mate, when he's fucking...
I think we should
You,
just
you,
stop.
you need to give a bit more context now because
You can't- yeah, you can't say that.
Okay, so I have felt and...
Fell.
How much?
Bro, you're killing us here.
Why? You're the
land.
ones that fucking took it
Let
gay.
him land.
Felt what?
Felt him doing an absolute madness on some poor female next to me.
Like, poor female, we even fucking hell, you criminal.
Innit?
What are you trying to do? Get us taken down.
What's wrong with you?
All right, some woman-
Consensually.
Yeah, obviously.
Consensually.
She's having the time of her life, but she was getting fucking trained through. Like a bull in the china shop.
Fuck's sake, bruv.
I'm like, Ozzy, I'm trying to sleep, mate. Please go in the other room.
Listen, I had to do a job on it so they tell their friends about us. I'm doing us a favour. Google review. Go tell your mates.
Word did get round the whole island.
It did it not? Thank you. You have to do a good job on that. Listen, you said it, so I had to end it.
Yeah, no, fair.
Fair play. Right, what's this one say? Okay. Would you take back an ex if they sent a long I miss you message but they dumped you for someone else?
No.
No.
Fuck that.
Once you're gone, you're gone.
Yeah.
Getting back with an ex, in my opinion, it never works.
Or, okay, tell you what, let me ask a question. Two questions. What's worse? Oh, I know the answer.
Go on.
It's a stupid question, but I'll answer it. Ask it anyway. What's worse, getting back with an ex when she's not slept with anyone, but you love her, or getting back with an ex, but she has slept with someone in the break, but you love her?
No, the second one, obviously.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. That's it. Done. Tainted.
Yeah.
Tainted.
I reckon you could probably still get back with someone if they haven't slept with anyone.
Yeah,
between them.
yeah.
I got
How
grilled
do
for
you
this,
how
no?
do you truly know?
You don't?
Like how
Oh,
do
you
you?
just like take someone's word
You
for
have
it.
to take a word for
I'd
it,
say
yeah.
number one rule to every man out there on earth: never ever get back with an ex if she slept with someone in the break.
I got grilled for this, no?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I don't really
you?
get
Absolutely
why.
grilled for it.
yeah. You
Absolutely
did.
fucking grilled. Oh, but you slept with someone. Oh, okay, well, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, but
about
she
it?
was willing to accept that.
I wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
Personal
Exactly.
preference.
Personal
People-
preference.
people
I got attacked for that, and I still don't get why.
People don't understand online, which I don't get, is people online don't understand that everyone has personal preference. If she is willing to take you back knowing that you slept with someone in the break, that's on her. That's
down
her
to her.
prerogative. If you're not willing to, and I'm saying every man shouldn't do, that's my preference. Whether you take that on board or not is up to you. But that's my preference. I wouldn't do it. How can you get hated on for saying
Yeah,
something
don't
like that?
demonize me for that.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
demonize anyone for it.
I
Preference.
wouldn't, yeah.
Everything is preference. If that's not your preference, happy days. Have a good life. Good luck to you.
I'm
I'm
pretty
just
sure-
advising you based on experience. It's a
Facts.
terrible idea.
The thing is, I'm sure there is people out there that have like found each other after a long breakup
Yeah.
and slept with other people and live happily forever.
Oh, yeah, there's
I actually think that could be a bit different. Like, if you split up with an ex, like who maybe say you was with her like 5 years, let's split like that. I don't know, from like 27 to 32, and you split up, didn't see each other for fucking 6-7 years. You went your way, she went hers. Saw each other again randomly, and you felt that buzz again. I think you could probably oversee the past because you
No.
wouldn't care.
Maybe you could. I
No.
think that's subjective to the individual.
I know people in the older generation that their husbands died, they never slept with anyone ever again to the day they die.
I don't agree with that.
I do.
The
I
fuck,
don't.
that's
That's so
not-
ridiculous.
I do.
That's
I think
fucking
it's case
stupid.
by case. Like I do sort of agree.
But my
with
wife
you.
died. I'm sleeping about.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sleeping
It
about.
depends on how
I
old
don't
you are.
know, bruv. I
You
don't
got any steam
know.
left?
Well, obviously, if you're in your fucking 70s and 80s, obviously not.
No, what about 50s?
Absolutely, mate. Are you joking? 50's young, mate.
I wouldn't straight away, obviously.
I think
It would take me a long time.
when that does happen though, and
Straight
someone
to the
moves on
grass house.
quickly, they do get judged
I wouldn't move on quick. Like, listen, whoever any of us are with for fucking 20, 30 years, and God forbid, heavens above, they went before you did, and you're in your mid-50s, what, you're not going to want to be happy again and move on? And don't be so ridiculous.
Some people move on quite quickly.
I think
though.
maybe for men it might be more plausible than women.
Listen, you might not ever be with someone ever again in a relationship, but you're
Yeah.
definitely going to sleep with someone and date. Like, you're only here once, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, it might not mean anything to you. But there's no way if like 52.
I think also another bit of context to this is you need like you'd obviously be having if your wife is, God forbid, slowly dying or whatever may be the cause, and you'd have conversations obviously with her, and she might tell her like, please move on.
Yeah, she would.
I want you to have another life.
I'd say the same to her, but don't you fucking dare. I'll come and order.
Right.
You might have to cut that out or bleep it. Don't cut it out, just bleep
we're
it.
gonna have to
Fucking
cut
Or
hell.
left the chat.
Fucking hell, bro.
No, you would tell her to move on though. I would tell her to move on.
Depends.
Yeah,
innit?
go on, shove on.
We've got kids in that.
Yeah, of
Probably.
course.
I don't know, man.
What do you like? What do you expect them to do? Innit?
I agree.
If you want them to be
It
happy.
depends on how it's done. She went on like a shagging spree, then you'll be like, all right, well,
fucking 70 years old.
all right, she went and got all of those fucking toys that you're talking about. Then I'm gonna be like,
Mate, at
what's going on
70,
here?
you ain't thinking about chopping no one else, mate.
Why not?
You ain't. You might.
I will.
What are you on about? Fucking Al Pacino's just got someone pregnant. He's like 70.
Banging.
Yeah, she's like 24.
Banging.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's never been married for that long. Do you know what I mean? If you're with someone for 30, 40 years and you're 70 years old now, you ain't going to be then thinking about that, mate. All your whole life is just built around your kids and grandkids, please God.
moving on.
Yeah, go on.
Let me move on.
Right, this is interesting. Would you date someone with the same name as your sibling or parent?
Yeah.
No.
Imagine in bed just chopping and
Maybe not my mum and
calling
dad's
their
name.
name.
Well, obviously my
I've come
dad's
across
name,
girls. Luckily, my mum's name's not very common, but I've come across
but
girls.
no one's got my mum's name.
Yeah, no one's got your mum's name.
See,
I've
you
come-
lot don't have sisters. I do. I don't think I could date a girl that had my sister's name.
I don't think it depends on depends how fit they are.
No, bro. There's like fucking 3.5 billion birds on Earth. Just
The ones
move
you
on.
really like when you made like a really good
I
connection.
wouldn't get that close. I've come across girls on nights out. Very rarely, they go, "Oh, my name's so and so." I'm like, I won't even. I won't even chop. I can't even. I can't. Imagine that. Like
Saying her name.
saying it.
Yeah, I'll just give her a different
yeah.
name.
Pardon?
We'll just name her something else.
Imagine saying you're such a good girl and then saying your mum's name.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
no one on earth has my mum's name, so it doesn't matter.
name?
I'm not saying it on pod.
We'll just cover it.
My mum's name.
Gang.
You right?
Right. Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's
Is
it.
she?
Yeah. What? Oh.
Wait, you're gonna have to cut the name out, Ash.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy. What was her parents thinking? Yeah, basically.
Okay, we gave too much context there. I
Yeah,
think.
bleep that, please, Ash.
What's worse, being bad in bed or having a dead personality?
Ooh, that is a tough question.
Bad in bed because if you had a dead personality, you could still like wing around it. You could
Yeah, but then there'd be shit to chat.
If they're bad in bed, can you not teach them? That's put me off before with a girl, I'll be
Same.
honest. It's a bit mad as well, because that should be like a sign of purity.
Brother, some girls you can't teach.
It should be a sign of purity. If
Yeah,
there is
I
like
get-
not
I
a
get
lot
what-
of
I get what you're
experience.
saying.
But it's fucked up because I think we're so desensitized. You almost expect a girl to do a madness, but then when she does, you're like, how many people have you done this with? You can't win.
Okay, I actually don't necessarily agree with that
Why?
because just because a girl, like say a girl that you get with's got low body count, it doesn't mean that she's shit in bed. Like she just might
She could
know
be-
what she's doing. Like she's just sensual and like she has that sexual energy about her. Whereas you can chop a girl that's chopped loads of fellas and like she was an awful shag.
Yeah, that's very true.
You know what I mean? Like she just doesn't do anything. Her chemistry's not there. She doesn't know how to kiss you properly. It's
very true.
A washing
Do you know what I'm
machine.
saying? So it's like how many girls have you looked at and we've discussed and you kind of like she was an absolute weapon but horrendous in bed.
Yeah, you're very, very true.
But a girl that slept with 3-4 guys and you're like, mate, that was some of the best sex of my life.
Would
Like,
it put you off though?
No, well, if she was bad in bed, yeah, completely.
It's put me off before.
Loads of times.
Yeah.
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 Right. This is a bit of a weird one. What would you do if your girl moaned another man's name, but it was an actor?
An actor?
The fuck?
I'd be out the door.
Leonardo.
I honestly think I'd leave her over that.
Is it your girlfriend or are you just chopping?
It says your girl. It says your girl. So
Yeah.
That's a leavable offence.
That's a
Yeah,
sticky
I
one.
really agree. Imagine you're
Because they
sleeping
must be
Vern,
thinking about him.
and all of a sudden you say fucking, I don't know, oh, fucking no, Cheryl Cole.
Cheryl Cole.
Do you know what I mean? That's it. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm
You
out.
must be thinking of him to say it. Like
Yeah.
if it was like a
If it's a chop, I don't really care.
Happened to me.
yeah, it did
It
happen.
was an
to me.
actor's name, but it happened to me.
Mine happened to someone else. Someone said my name, and her man made her unfollow me on Instagram and block me. I used
If
to
you're
chop,
that man watching this, boys, you need to get rid of her.
I used to chop her. Lovely chop as well, great. And then she randomly went ghosted me one day. I was like, why the fuck? Where's she gone? Met her out on night out in Harry's bar in Maidstone. I put it on her. I was like, why the fuck did you? We had a good thing. Like, why did you just randomly go ghost to me? She goes, It's a bit embarrassing, but I said your name during sex, and my boyfriend asked me who you was, and he made me block you and everything.
Don't you think it's
I do sort of-
that she's told him that?
I do sort of.
Well, my name is so unusual. Imagine saying Yosef during sex.
And his name's Bob.
It's not like
Yosef.
so I'm probably the only Yosef she's ever going to meet. So like she said my name, he's made her block her and delete me, which I get.
Yeah,
Fair
I
play.
get
I
it.
understand
I
why
understand, yeah.
she's done the right thing, 100%. I can't be angry at that, but I can't be with you now.
Everyone, yeah, no.
Yeah,
way.
it's
Yeah,
a bit.
it's a bit
It's a
fucked.
bit
No
mad still.
Someone else's, another man's name during intimacy is a bit fucked
You think
up.
that she's closing her eyes and
Oh
picturing
no,
him?
that's fucked.
She's laying on the back like, oh, Brad Pitt. I mean, I'd get that if I was on top of it, but still.
Get fucking Andy from Little Britain.
You sit like him.
Yeah, well, I've accepted it.
Fucking hell. Right. Would you rather date a 10 out of 10 with a baby voice or a 6 out of 10 with a manly voice?
Baby voice.
Baby voice.
I
What the
fucking
man?
hate the baby voice.
The same, but
Wait, are we being specific? Actual baby voice?
No, like, you know, them women are like, they're just like fucking
How fit is she?
squeaky. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you would.
6 out of 10 with a man's voice.
Sit there, shut up.
Show your mouth, show your mouth, show your mouth, show your mouth.
mouth stupid.
Okay. Would you end things with someone if they didn't? Sorry. Would you end things with someone if they couldn't cook, were messy and bad in bed, but they worshipped you?
No, I could never be with them.
Yeah, I couldn't be with him.
No, the home would be a fucking
Bad in bed as
shithole.
well.
Were
like
messy
the triple
and bad in
threat. It's
bed,
like-
Triple threat. It's like,
but,
why
they,
would
but they worship you.
No, I wouldn't want that
Oh,
either.
fuck that. Yeah, long.
I'll get cringed out.
Yeah,
But
cringe
they
out.
worship you.
Cringed out.
My king.
Ugh.
No, I cringed out, yeah.
Call
No.
me papicito, not fucking king. Gay.
Isn't it? That's
Not cooking's long as well.
Yeah, that's a bit fucked up, not gonna lie. I like cooking. I like the idea that I could cook my bird.
yeah, same.
Like, I'll cook for her because I actually enjoy it sometimes. Not all the time. Unproductive, as we say. But if she can't cook at all, that's a problem.
That is a fucking
Yeah, I do
problem.
like the idea of cooking with my bird. I
Burns,
love
beans
that.
and toast.
Yeah.
Here you go.
If you fuck up beans on toast, you're out.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine the bread's all broken, the beans are not
I
cooked.
asked a girl
This is Heinz
recently.
beans.
I asked a girl recently, when can you cook? She went, I'm good at cooking toast. I was like,
Get out. Bye.
The fact that that is a fucking even conversation, or like that's on my CV. I can cook toast. Well, okay.
That come to her mind.
So can a fucking 3-year-old.
Was she being sarcastic or was it like a legit?
Oh, legit.
It's funny because like in like Eastern Europe, you wouldn't even have that.
but you wouldn't even have it.
Turkey
You wouldn't even
wouldn't
have it in
have
South America, bro.
Yeah, it's just
Mate,
England.
you wouldn't have it in most countries outside the West.
Do you know what's fucked up? It's fucked up that us saying this is actually a problem in today's society.
Yeah.
Saying a woman,
You
a
can't
woman that
say
cook-
this.
What you mean? That's all you want of her. I'm not saying that, but I would like to be cooked for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially under the condition that we say we want to look after our woman financially, spiritually, all this shit.
But
It's
you
like,
would cook for your woman. I
Yeah.
would cook for my
I'd
woman.
cook for my
These boys
bird.
Cook for
But
their
we
woman.
can't say that.
Like,
You can't say that.
so, sure on the other foot is like the girl. Would you be with a guy that can't cook? Like,
Would you be with a guy that
As
can't
long as
protect
he's got
you?
money in his bank, birds do not care.
I'm a feeder. Like, I'd love to.
I'm a
wake up-
female.
I find that offensive. I'm a feeder. I'd want to cook breakfast for my missus. I'd want to come up and be like, babe, like, I've got dinner tonight. Like, I'm
You're gonna
cook
get
us
food
dinner.
poisoning, but I
Yeah.
would. Yeah.
I'm a great cook, bro. I'm gonna cook us dinner tonight. Bottle of wine.
Go on then.
It's nice. It's thoughtful.
Stink.
Right. For fuck's sake. I know the answer to this one. Your girl asked to share locations 24/7. Yes or no?
I
girlfriend.
wouldn't necessarily
Girlfriend,
be.
no.
I wouldn't necessarily be objected to that.
What about if it's just on Find My Friends?
That is your location.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I
I
suppose
think it
is.
depends how long into the relationship. Like
Yeah, I'd agree with
straight
that.
away, I'd be like, nah. But if you're like married with someone, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't mind seeing her, so I know where she is.
Yeah, I
Wouldn't
wouldn't,
you
I
wanna
wouldn't
know
mind her
this?
having mine. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, so I think if you're married in a long-term relationship, like why?
Yeah, I'm
isn't
at an
that-
after party at 5 a.m. and I'm 35 years old and I've got 2 kids home, man. Leave me alone. I'll be home later. Come get me.
Yeah.
Please come, no, babe. Seriously, come get me. I've had enough.
Okay, just answer me this. Why does she need it?
Why not? Why,
Maybe she
we
just
all have
wants
each
to know
other.
where-
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have each other for probably very good reasons.
I would.
might be the same
if she
reason.
ever needed to know where I was, mate, for whatever reason, she knows where I am.
Yeah, and if she ever needs to know where I am and I'm in trouble, she can call one of yous.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, it's a
So she
valid
doesn't need my
reason.
location.
No, but why would you be objected to that? Though?
But why would my bird need to know where I am 24/7? I don't think that's. I think.
Why-
that-
why
I
do you
reckon it depends on the
I
intentions
don't have
behind it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She obviously wants my location or what? Okay, what
So-
would be her objection for me
Safety
saying
for
no?
her as
So
well.
let's just say there's
It's
two.
not I'd have hers. That's safety.
Let's
She can't
just
do
say
nothing.
there's two.
If I'm getting
no. If she's in trouble, she needs to get to you
yeah,
quick.
I'll have hers. If she needs to get to me quick, what the hell is she gonna do? I want one of you to turn up, not her. If I'm in trouble, I don't want my bird coming to the scene. I want one of you motherfuckers turning up the scene with all the boys. I don't want her turning up.
No, if she's in trouble, she needs to get to you.
I've got
fast.
her locations fine. Safety reasons. I don't even want her location, by the way. But just to be clear, I don't even want it. But if anyone's gonna have the location, I'm having her. She's not having mine. If I want someone to turn up, if I'm in trouble, I want you lot to turn
There's
up.
going to only be two intentions behind it. One of them's purely for the fact that she doesn't trust you and wants to know where you are 24/7.
Yeah.
Or the other one is because it's just a case of her feeling like, I just want to know where you are.
Yeah.
So you are safe. So like, with them two in mind, would you mind her having it?
I think you
just
could
them
tell.
two purely.
So
So even if so,
What was the last one? What was the last one?
it's just purely for the fact she wants to know you're safe and sound and like you're where you are.
I'm not
In
safe
case
and
something
I'm not
happens to
sound.
you.
What are you gonna do about it?
She's gonna contact
But
someone
then,
else.
like-
But maybe she's the first to see it. So again, it's the intention behind it. She's doing it. She's not doing it because she's gonna run there and help you. But like she's just doing that because she's your woman. She cares and she wants to be able to make sure that she could do something about it if you are in trouble.
You lot know where I am all the time.
Yeah.
Whether you got my location or not, you pretty much know where I am. Boys, I'm doing this day. Boys, I'm doing this day. If I'm in trouble, she's gonna call one of you and she'll find out.
He just wants to cheat peacefully.
No, it's not that. I want to go back my book. I don't want her location. I'm just saying.
Why not?
I don't need to. I don't care.
Unless
Unless she wants me to have a location, that's fine. If she said to me, babe, I want you to have a location so you know where I am and know I'm safe. Perfect. I'm not going to ask for it.
Eventually, with my missus, if I've been with her now for 5 years or for whatever, eventually I'll happily give her mine.
I think it's just peace of mind, bro.
My
Like,
kids will have mine,
My
yeah.
mum has mine.
Yeah.
Like she's not going to do anything. But
Yeah.
it's just peace of mind. She's like, I know
where he is in the world.
I,
Yeah,
I
that's
have
what
yours.
I'm
I don't
saying.
even check all yours all the time.
Yeah, I've got about 11 of the boys on it, like, and I just check every now and again
Yeah.
just to make
The
sure.
problem
everyone's
is,
right, like, I'll give it to her. Yeah.
The problem is something like this could very easily turn into a very negative thing.
Yeah.
Like it's more negative than positive. Like if the intentions were behind these questions or like what's being asked, it was a positive thing, then I get it, but it's not.
If I started noticing her texting me like, "Why you been there so long?" or
Stuff like that. Then you
No, because you can give something, but you can never take it away.
I would.
No, hear me out. Right, no, then that causes concerns. Now she doesn't trust you. If you start the relationship at the beginning, remember what we always said, set the bar from the beginning. If you give her your location, I'm not saying from the beginning, but say you give your location a year in or 2 years in, now you take it away, now it's a problem. If she never had it to begin with, it will never be a problem. Remember that.
Eventually, I'd want my wife's on there, and I'd give her mine as well. Wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah. It depends on the level of relationship and where you
Yeah.
are with it.
It wouldn't bother me.
I wouldn't do it straight
I tell her
away.
everywhere I fucking.
I have my mum and dad's location on my phone,
Yeah, it's too
so-
right.
but that's safety concern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. My mum's always at home anyway. It does nothing. I know where she is. It's funny because like, COVID happened and obviously everyone left their fucking gas and went out. I was like, Mum, you've been isolating before fucking COVID happened anyway. I was like, no wonder you never got ill. Like, bro's been indoors for 10 years. She's like, we never left the house. I was like, you don't fucking leave anyway. Like, bless her.
Boys, announcement for you. Yes, the right side is officially live. www.jointherightside.com for all of you out there wanting to level up. However, we also have a brand new branch for you as well.
Which is a cheeky little telegram. It's everything that we can't post online. Listen, we get up to all sorts. It's the BTS of what we do, how we talk to birds, in and around what we do together on holiday. So if you guys want to join that as well, the link is in the bio. Would you date someone who has an alarm to set their IG stories at peak engagement time?
Yeah.
Are they getting paid for it?
No.
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 What was the question?
Like, would you be with someone who has an alarm to set their post for their IG stories at peak engagement time?
For business purposes,
Yeah,
yeah,
of
course.
For
Yeah,
the
business
sake
purposes.
of just
For work,
posting,
no
saying-
problem.
Yeah, but not just randomly, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
We don't even do that.
Yeah,
gonna
we
say,
don't
we
even
just
do that.
post randomly.
And this is we don't post that random.
Nah, we do.
Our own personals. I mean, we know sort of like.
Yeah.
We're not going to post it at 6 o'clock in the
we
morning.
We set an alarm.
Yeah, we'll
post
set an
our
alarm for
personal.
that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, no. Bit weird.
We just schedule it like a normal human.
Yeah.
Schedule it like a normal human.
True.
You can only do that with business account, though.
No. Dude,
That was a good
everything.
question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Actually,
Yeah,
no.
you can't do it with personal.
Yeah. Well, then
We're
obviously.
talking about just stories.
I think
I don't think
story
you
and
can
You can't schedule stories.
Yeah,
I
you
wish you
can't.
could.
You can schedule posts
You
on
can
any
schedule
account.
comments.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
if you're in the DMs, you can schedule comments.
That's not comment.
You mean a message?
A message, sorry.
you schedule
I didn't know
messages.
that.
Yeah, you can schedule
I
messages.
think if you hold on to it long enough, so you
it
could,
sends at a certain
Certain
time.
time.
so you could go sleep and be like, I'm going keeping now, babe.
Like
And
for
you're
us,
just
like,
chopping a bird,
yeah.
banging.
So you line up 4 birds. Line up 4 birds. Good morning, babe.
Like Merc does.
Yeah.
Merc does that just on repeat
No,
anyway.
not just copy and paste it.
Yeah, bro. Just
Retweet.
send it to the main one, then forward it to the others.
So funny.
Fucked up.
I don't actually do that. I'm a very loyal man.
To who? To
Myself,
who? To the
bro.
game.
Myself,
Yeah.
Obviously not myself
You shouldn't
recently.
give that tip out there.
Huh?
You shouldn't give that tip.
No, fuck it. Let them.
They still ain't going to say nothing.
What?
They still ain't going to say nothing, even if you are open about
Yeah,
it.
like,
I don't even text girls good morning anyway.
That's gay. Would you
FaceTime them
rather?
instead.
Would you rather your girl post you once a year or never post you at all?
Once a year.
Why? What's the fucking point of posting me once a year? Like, what's the point?
Does she have to post you?
No, she don't have to post me, so you might as well not bother.
Okay, that's a fair argument. I agree.
It's a yearly.
Like when they do it on Valentine's Day, I was just
I
like,
hate
you
it.
fucking weirdos, mate. You never post your fucking man or your woman, then you just lob them up, and I'm like,
Boy did good.
Do you know
fuck
what?
off.
Oh,
Boy
mate.
did good.
Oh, bruv, I hate it so much. You see all the petals on the floor and all this. I'm like, bruv, you're fucking gay, mate.
Oh.
I
The
hate
thing
it.
is, do that, but then I don't see why
No,
it has
don't
to be
do that.
No, but like, listen,
Oh, bruv, I'll do something like that.
no, it's you could do nice
What?
shit. Why blast it over
What?
socials?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Why
100%.
blast it?
Well,
Oh,
petals
yeah,
on
I
the
get
You
floor.
fucking would. What
Well,
you
petals,
lying
no,
for?
bro. I don't do fucking cringy shit like that, bro.
He
You're
would do
joking
that,
me,
go on
bro.
the bed and open his bum and be like, "Here's your dinner."
I'll do that anyway.
Like the rose petals lead up to him, and he's got his arse cheeks out.
She
Just
come
the
in, I'm
arse.
laying there naked with sushi all over me. Did I just go and eat it?
That's so
All on
weird.
these
That's a
parts, like-
horrible sight. I've got an image in my head that's fucking awful.
Bro's got wasabi on his dusty arse. Why is it spicy?
you definitely would. I'll see you as a petal scatterer.
Don't even go there, mate, Mr.
Petal
Sim.
scatter.
Don't even fucking go there, Easter egg.
All right,
Alright.
go on,
And
go
what?
at it.
Don't even go there. Do
Round
not
one.
even go
Go.
there.
Yeah, but
I've never done
give
anything
it.
like that remotely close
He's
to
in
my
your
life.
sim.
I'm accepting it.
You're a sim.
You didn't say that. Now you're
He
twisting
did.
it.
He just.
Now
Did you just?
you're adding petrol to the fire.
He just said, "Go on, Mr. Simp."
He did
Oh,
say
yeah, I
that.
did say that.
Oh
actually.
wow. Okay.
Yeah. So what's your rebuttal?
We held hands with that detriment outside that club.
He got you there. That was fucking great.
He had that in his back pocket. Yeah, he invested a month into a bird with no return, mate. Let's not go there.
Next one.
That's old news.
Saying he was going to the gym and that, he's meeting her for coffee and shit.
I-
Lying to your mates.
I never lied about where I was going.
Next one. Don't worry about
Oh.
it. We got to say.
No, that's it. 1-1.
What about it? That's
He
not a
gets,
thing.
he gets
What's wrong
touchy
with that?
about that.
Yeah, it does, isn't it?
Playing with his heartstrings now. It's out
Yeah.
of order. Say sorry.
For me?
Yeah.
No, don't worry about it. Where's Bumblebee?
Bumblebee.
That's the next one, isn't it?
Fucking hell.
Fuck you
Oh,
know.
do you know what we should watch Transformers 4?
No,
No,
well.
we should not. It's a terrible use
It's
of
the only
time.
memory of fucking Australia I've got.
Oh, this is horrible. This one. Oh. If someone's still posting their ex on TikTok, are they over it or are they farming for sympathy?
Farming for sympathy. I hate that and posting up TikTok like, oh, he thought this and the other, but I'm really the one that glow up. I'm like, mate,
Bro done the theme tune and everything.
get over it, mate. Like, oh, brother. And they're like, all girls like, yeah, you go, girl. You didn't need him anyway. Yeah. Imagine us lot doing that. Like,
The worst one's when they upload videos and put it in like black and white of them crying.
oh, bro.
At what point did you think, oh, he's broke me up? Anyway, was that a good one? Okay, I'll just
No, I could probably do it better. I'll give you that one.
Nah, I'm not. Like, that's the worst
Oh,
one.
mate, I hate it.
What if it's like,
This generation's cooked, isn't it?
So cooked,
what
bro.
if like she's got a following and that's kind of what her business is around?
What, crying on camera?
No, not crying on camera, but like obviously
Empowering women.
talking about like previous experience with men.
That's
and then-
okay.
and she's with someone new, but she could talk about an ex.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
That's fine, yeah.
empowering.
That's okay.
Empowering stuff, yeah. But if you're just doing it for attention, which most girls do, then...
Yeah.
Oh, again, sorry, that's me. We're shouting, that's why. It's fine, it's still cool.
Whack.
I'm hungry. I'm Yosef.
Okay. Does deleting pics of your ex mean you've moved on, or just hiding evidence?
I think it's moved on.
Moved on.
I deleted all of mine. Wish I
Yeah.
never.
Why would you keep...
Good bits, bruv, in there. Would love to watch that back.
Oh, you mean on your camera?
think-
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you meant
yeah.
social media.
I'm assuming it means both because it's just written deleting pics of your ex.
yeah,
so I
get
mean-
rid of them.
Yeah,
I'll be there all day, bro. I've got honestly 100,000 photos in my photo album. I'm not going through my photo album 5 years and deleting everything. Bro.
Okay, then if you saw,
Not because I don't want them there. I don't care, but I'm not going to go. on my
what if
phone.
you saw, what if you was on your missus' phone and she doesn't mind, but then you see pictures of her and her ex?
No, I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I'd just give it a phone, but just delete that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
If she went, why have you got that in phone? Can you delete it? Be like, yeah, cool. You
Depends
know
on-
what? I have
You
the
delete
phone.
it.
You
Yeah,
delete it.
you
I don't
delete
care.
it.
See
Yeah.
some like his old boy in her mouth.
Oh, fucking hell, mate.
Then what? What would you do if you're seeing that? She's just like looking up
That's
at
a
the
great
camera.
question.
Yeah,
And you've seen the old boy in her mouth.
How long ago is it? Like recent?
At least,
No,
it,
Regardless.
at least it
3
ain't on the
years ago.
internet.
Regardless.
3 years ago. It's like,
At least it ain't on the internet.
In the shower.
poor
No,
girl.
no more. No more.
really gunning for
No more context. No more context.
Fuck.
Yeah, I actually don't know. Do you know what? I actually don't know. You either have to make a joke out of it and go, cool, you don't suck my cock like that.
Oh no, I
Mason,
couldn't
what
say
are
that.
you
Okay. Are you gay?
Even Taylor's giving, even Taylor's fucked up. What the
okay?
fuck, bro?
Or-
What's wrong with
Would you
you?
like to retract that previous statement? To
No, you've
mitigate
even got
any
to make a joke of
confusion?
it.
No, you do not.
He's
You
trying
do
to
not.
write-
How? Are you trying to write yourself
All right,
off?
what
Trying
would
to
you
write
do
us
then?
off. I see what he's trying to
What
do.
would you use a schlong? I mean, anything's bigger than
Trying to
that.
ruin
But
it.
the point is,
Yeah,
what
no,
you-
to fuck that.
That's a crazy statement, bro.
that's fucked
All
up.
right, okay, so go on then. No one's answered
I'll
it yet.
smash that
What would you
phone
do?
in, mate.
3 years ago, you've now been with her a year. 3 years ago, you're scrolling, you're going through it, and all of a sudden you just see her fucking absolutely yamming away at his old boy.
Give the demonstration.
What's your reaction
No,
to it?
no.
What would you
Fucking
do?
write
Like,
the
you've
whole
got a
setup
semi-
on.
No. Let's hang on. One question at a time. What's your reaction to it? What
You know what I'd do? I'll make it a background and I'll leave.
I'll make it her background and then I'll send. Do you know what I'd do? I'll fucking put it into the family group chat. Like, this is what your daughter's about. And fuck off. See you later.
It's a bit harsh.
I would.
That is harsh. I wouldn't
That's
really do
very
that.
harsh.
I'd have an adult conversation to begin with. I'd say, why have you still got that on your phone?
If it's
Didn't even know it was there.
the only photo as well.
Nah, they didn't even know it was there. Like, as you said, you scroll through, you've got fucking, I've got like 30,000 in my album. Like, you didn't even know it was there. Sorry. 3 years ago,
It
mate.
would take me a little while to recover from it because that image is in your head now. That's the problem.
Yeah, once,
Yeah.
once the image is in your head, mate, it's very hard to get rid of
Yeah,
it.
it is.
Like, regardless of like why it's there, what her explanation is, you have seen it.
Yeah.
It's there.
I don't know how I'd react, to be honest.
It's like one with a big vein in it.
Bro, Doc Johnson's magic hand.
So much content. I don't need this.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Exactly, but that is what you're gonna look at. That is it.
It would take me a little while to get over that. I think. I don't think I'd break up for it.
What do you
That's
think,
not
Taylor?
fair.
What would you do?
Would you?
Taylor said he'd leave her.
I wouldn't leave
You
her
leave.
for that. I would not leave her for that.
I'd probably turn you on, you dirty fuck.
I would not. You wouldn't leave her for that, boys.
You're gonna suck mine like that.
Or make a joke out of it.
Stink.
Nice and good.
No, what would you do? Would you leave her or not?
No, you'd have to have an adult
It
conversation.
isn't a leavable offence.
No.
I agree. It's
It's not a leavable offence.
But you need to get some more info,
a
maybe.
bit
As long as all my friends haven't seen it and the internet hasn't seen it, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Shower.
fair.
She's got the power. Anyway.
Bit sour.
Yeah. Are social media couple goals more toxic than helpful? I think it's more toxic than helpful.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do
I
you
think it
mean?
is because majority of them are fucking bollocks, mate.
Most of them are fake
Yeah,
as well.
I agree with
But
that.
they do set a good standard.
Do you think?
Some couples on
It
there, like,
kind of gives you an idea of what you should and shouldn't tolerate.
Yeah, but then like, is what you see on social media the standard? Everyone portrays it to be the most happiest, most best relationship, but it's all bollocks.
Yeah, look at
and
Tommy
that's
and
what you
Molly.
believe the standard is. Back in the day, do you think everyone's relationships were like that? People worked for their relationship. People worked through the fucking shit. They didn't leave each other.
I agree.
Now, like something happens, they're like, oh, it doesn't hit the standard, so I'm going to leave. I've got an abundance of people that I could speak to outside of this.
I think
Because
that's-
I've seen it on
Yeah, that's
socials.
good take on it.
I think that's the problem is that people today, in all relationships and in all aspects of their life, the second that it hits a little bit of turmoil, they run. Like, because it's so easy to. And like all today with people saying, boys and girls, and they talk about, oh, I've got a nick about this, I've got a nick about that. Could you imagine trying to say that to your grandmother? Your grandmother would take the shut up and
gave me the
grow
ick.
up, mate. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what they worked through with your granddad and what your granddad worked through with your grandmother, they'd laugh at you, mate, and call you pathetic if you turned around and said the stuff today. So, like, yeah, today, because there's so much choice and so much option, I think people just ditch at the first hurdle, mate. Like, listen, if you're not into them that much, you're not into them. Like, granted, fuck off. But if you're running away at like a little bit of turbulence between the pair of you, then you're weak.
I agree.
But that's the whole point, though, is the comparison on social media, thinking you deserve more. But do you? Sorry, but do you?
I think if they're a real good couple, I think people can look at that and go, do you know what? That's what a relationship can be like.
But how is that portrayed on social media? That's the thing. Like, if they're a good couple or not, like, how do you differentiate that off
Yeah,
the
it's
back
very.
of
It's,
photos?
in today's day and age, it's
how
very
people.
difficult.
It's how people are in like a around each other that you should pick up on the energy and like how they are, the chemistry. That's what portrays a good relationship. It's not a fucking picture of me and my missus outside the Eiffel Tower, with my arm around.
I
her.
agree. I think
That's
all
not
that
it.
sort of stuff is very forced.
Like, you know, when you see, and this will never be me, but then like women that do like TikTok videos with their fellas, and I'm like, he's been forced to do this. He doesn't want to do this.
It depends on like
fucking
I
boring,
get it.
mate.
It
He
depends.
doesn't wanna do
Yeah,
that.
I don't mind like doing weird shit like
Like
that.
what? Like no. Weird shit.
Fucking
no. Like
dancing shit.
No, I wouldn't do
fucking-
dancing shit. But she
He's
was like,
standing there like a melt, and she's mimicking like. Some of them is cool. Like some of them are funny.
yeah.
But I just think you can tell when someone doesn't want to be in a video. Bro.
It depends why. If they're doing it just to farm views,
That is what it is.
I wouldn't do it. But if they actually was just fucking about,
No, because there are some real famous Instagram, TikTok couples that like, do a lot of stuff together. Like really famous.
I don't really
mate.
like that.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, it's a weird
I
subject.
just don't think I need to blast my whole relationship over
I wouldn't
social
anyway,
media
yeah.
to show that I'm happy.
And if a girl objects to that, I think that she only then wants to blast you on social media to try and show other people that she's actually
Look how happy
I am.
There's a fine line to it. I wouldn't care what she posts, but my post would probably be a bit more subtle.
I might get grilled for this, but do you know who I feel like does this the most? It's fucking mums.
What?
When someone becomes a mum, like newly
Oh.
born, I don't know what it is, but I always see them blast fucking like their kids and their family. Like I don't know if
That'll never be
I
me.
don't know if like you guys see what I see, but then when I just think that someone's like newly into like a wedding, going from wedding to having a baby to that type part of their life, they blast it all over socials so much.
Well, my missus,
it's crazy.
My missus will never, ever, ever post my child on Instagram. Ever.
Oh,
But
mate, so I think you probably... No, I don't... No.
No, bruv, I'm telling you. No way, bruv. I'm not having my baby on the internet, mate. Are you joking? I won't even let my... Like, I can't stand it when I see people post their pregnancy and stuff like that in the mirror. I don't like that, bruv. Like, I think that should be so precious,
I
mate,
don't know,
between
man.
you.
I think you're being closed-minded on that. I don't think that's
Not
even...
at all, bruv.
I don't
That
believe
is
that's
my opinion, bruv.
It's your opinion. You're entitled to have that, but I just think it's been... Like, I don't see the issue.
I don't want my child on the internet, mate. People blast their kid constantly. Like, the whole Instagram feed is just their kid. I'm like...
That's different.
Why do you want that? Why would you want
No,
the
that's
world seeing
different.
that
But I mean,
shit?
like, what? You're not going to get a photo of you and your kid on Instagram?
Blow the face out.
Maybe when he's growing up, not as an infant, mate. No. I don't want my child on the internet, bruv.
I think
People are fucking weird out there, mate.
I mean,
Yeah, people are always weird, mate.
Yeah, but
I
they
don't
didn't have the
think it's that
internet
deep.
back
It's
then.
not that deep, bro.
I don't think it's that.
Yeah,
not deep at all.
not for me. But don't like it at all, bruv.
20 quid says he does it.
Yeah.
No way, bruv. Ain't happening.
Still have our fart chart by then. No.
Yeah, banging.
Fair play.
When do you reckon you lot will have kids? Not age, time.
I would like them by 38.
What do you
40
mean?
latest.
What am I now? 30. By 35, I want kids.
I don't really know. Whenever.
In the next 4 to 5 years.
Yeah. By the time I'm 35, I want my kid here born, at least.
Latest 38, 40 for me. I'll be happy. by
Definitely.
then.
But it means that we have to meet someone within the next year or so.
Just get a surrogate.
No,
Why not?
not for me, thanks.
Come here.
You maybe.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Okay. Would you rather your girl post? No, did I? Yeah, okay. So, would you rather your girl post everything online or post nothing and be super private?
Probably
one.
super
Yeah,
private, yeah.
Super private.
Super private.
Because one or the other,
It's not
yeah.
really a question, is it? It's actually quite attractive,
Mm.
which you don't really get. How many times have we said, "Oh, she's a rocket. She's got hardly any following"?
It's just elite. It's like you found a
It's-
golden nugget.
It is quite nice. Didn't someone find a thingy to that though? Like a caveat to that?
But a rebuttal.
Yeah.
Are they hiding something or?
Oh, they've restarted their whole life because they're trying to run away from the last one. Yeah.
Super
kind of
private, just meaning like, what do you actually know about them?
Do you reckon we overanalyze everything?
Probably.
You should. I
It could
overanalyze
have a
everything.
big detriment to it. It's all perspective of how you. It's your perspective of how you analyze it. So if you're analyzing, it's just a detriment to everything you do. Then it's a problem.
Yeah.
You'd probably be a lot happier
You
if you
find
didn't.
holes. You
good to
try and
have a-
find things.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good to have an opinion.
I like to overanalyze. I don't think there's a negative of that. I think overthinking and overanalyzing is a superpower. I honestly do. I think
You dirty
You
fuck.
dirty nonce case, Schofield.
I can't just fart in pod again. I don't think there's any. I think if you use it to your benefit and it doesn't cause like paranoia and anxiety, I think overthinking is very good.
Yeah, to an extent.
there's a
I think
dangerous
there's
line with that,
Yeah,
though.
there's a
Well,
thin
there's a
line to
different dangerous line, but like, funny story. I woke up this morning with my watch on my other wrist, and I didn't think anyone robbed me or done something. But I thought one of the boys come in the middle of the night as a joke and filmed it because obviously we have a fucking YouTube channel. I thought one of the boys come in the middle of the night and put my watch on my other wrist. I woke up this morning, grabbed my phone, and my watch was on my right wrist, and I was like, "How the fuck is my watch on my right wrist?"
How
Well,
are
I
you gonna
done
wake
it.
me up to ask me. I was like,
And I was
why
like,
would I do
I was
that?
Ozzy, did you put my watch on my other wrist? And I was overthinking. I was thinking, not negative, but overthinking it, thinking
Sorry,
they've done it
Robin.
for YouTube, they've done it for a prank, they've done it for a joke. We'll see if I'd noticed I was out cold. I was overthinking it, but not in a negative way. I thought it was quite humorous. Turns out the reason I did it is in my middle of my sleep, which is fucking crazy. I've done this. I've got a rash on my wrist from my watch, and I've switched it over because it was irritating my wrist. But like, some people wouldn't even give it a second thought. They go, "Oh, my watch on my wrist." I overthink shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think there's a negative to it. It's how you kind of perceive stuff.
Yeah, I think it depends
Swings and
what it is.
roundabouts.
Would you trust someone who's constantly deactivating and reactivating their socials? I think that's a bit weird.
I think it's
sometimes.
weird.
weird.
I think constantly is a bit of an issue. If they do it like once,
Do
then
you know what's even fucking worse than that? When they announce
Oh,
when they
yeah.
announce them leaving. The
Guys, I'm
social.
taking a break from social media.
Be back
Gay.
soon.
They're back after a week. It
Fuck
was
off.
so nice.
No
Oh,
one-
it's so nice to take a break.
I see
Gay.
so
I
many
feel
people now
detoxed.
like have a profile and they just remove all their photos and they like leave some highlights up and stuff like that. I'm like, bruv, no one cares. Like, no one cares that you keep deleting and re-uploading photos and archiving them and putting them back. Like, no one
It's
cares.
nice to take a break.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is
guys,
so
I'm back.
just don't go on it, bruv.
Yeah.
Delete the app.
Delete the app and shut up about it.
Yeah.
Stop being gay.
Can someone who lives for validation online ever be fully loyal in a relationship?
Probably not as well as someone who doesn't.
Can someone who lives for validation online ever be loyal for?
You right, bro?
Can I, yeah.
Go on.
Can someone who lives for validation online ever be fully loyal in a relationship?
Ooh.
There's a lot of factors to it. I wouldn't want to be with someone that lives for online validation anyway.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because then it's like you're never enough.
Like, yeah, they're always chasing something.
Like, how am I not enough for you? I
Yeah.
should really be the only validation that you need.
I think it's a weird mindset to be in anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what's really weird about this conversation is there's not been enough time. Like this whole new social media and internet era is so new. There's not enough data in it to like kind of understand how the human mind reacts to like online validation and stuff. Like where it's like
Needs
you've been
another 20
dopamine.
years.
hundreds of thousands of years without technology and online validation and all this new influx of endorphins, and now you've got an era where it's just happened in the last like 10 to 15 years. I don't think you can understand truly what it's doing to the human mind. Like,
Desensitizing.
yeah, completely. I
a
think,
T.
yeah,
Well, the generation now that are youngsters, like 10 to 15 and all that, in the next 20 years, you'll really see the damage.
yeah.
People are, I think, very simply are just less fulfilled because you expect more, and it just comes and goes so quickly because you have an abundance of it. You crave it more, so that you get the high rush for it. It's like, not that I know what that's like. It's like, but that's what it is. Like people just crave more and more and more for it. It's like dopamine. You want more of it. You want more of the validation.
You could have used better example.
No, that's-
Sugar could have been.
No, it's good.
I think we
It's
should
good.
bleep that word out.
Rick James said it's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, maybe bleep the word out, Ash, just in case.
But it is. I think people are less fulfilled now.
If you haven't seen the movie Blow, go and watch it and
That
you'll
was
know
a
what
great
we're
movie.
talking
Great movie.
Great movie.
I can't feel my face.
I've got a business idea.
about. Yeah. Oh, what is it?
Fuck's sake. Right. If your mate's girlfriend was moving mad in your DMs, would you tell him if you knew he'd stay with her anyway?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll tell him no matter what.
Silly question.
I'll pull her
Well,
up,
I don't think I could
what
be
the fuck
mates
you
with
doing?
one of you lot if your bird was moving mad and you still stayed with her.
I mean,
What?
you're awfully quiet there, mate.
No, I agree with you. Why would? But no one's ever moved mad, bro.
Yeah, you've never been in that situation.
I haven't actually been in that situation.
Like if you was with a girl and she was moving mad and you just accepted it.
It's fucked. I think
Yeah, I mean,
it's a touchy subject, isn't
I'd pull her up on it.
it? Yeah, you would. You should. It's awkward, isn't it?
Don't really get why.
I'll definitely tell him. Yeah,
Would you tell him?
yeah. Tell
I'd
him.
pull her up on it as well. Yeah, I'd fucking pull her straight up and I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing, mate?
Yeah.
You're with my boy. Like, you think I'm not
Yeah.
now going to screenshot this and send it straight to him? Are you mental, bro?
Especially
Yeah.
if they're in your DMs, like messing with the madness.
Would you mind your missus talking to your mate in the DMs?
No.
Like if it's just like
Oh, if it's friendly, whatever.
Oh, no,
mind that at
would
all.
you fuck?
Every day asking them.
Or if it's like they
How are
speak
ya?
regularly.
It depends
No.
what about. What
No,
you
I
talking
wouldn't
about?
care.
If they like reply to your story of the hand or the
Yeah,
thing
that
like,
shit like that.
no, but like, not at all. But like, not,
When we get love heart eyes.
It depends on the conversation, doesn't it?
No,
No.
no.
no, it doesn't.
What if it's love heart eyes to you and your mum?
No.
Yeah, minor.
But yeah, no, I'd not in a million years. Like, she'd be pulled up on it instantly, and I'd tell my boy straight
Yeah,
away.
so would I.
Yeah, you would have to pull them up.
Next.
Okay, moving on. Would you would you rather your parents didn't like your girl or your girl didn't like your parents?
We'll be with it either way.
You
Yeah.
have to pick.
Yeah.
You
Say
have
again,
to.
say
I'd
again.
rather my parents didn't
In
like
this specific case.
Yeah, I'd rather my parents than like her.
her. Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah, I'd rather
fucking- it'd be bad if my bird didn't like my parents.
Yeah, my parents
Wouldn't
didn't
be
like
happy
her.
with that.
I'd be very.
I'd rather her love them and they hate her than the other way around.
Yeah.
That's an awful place to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to pick one, so that's it.
Yeah, that'd be what I'd pick.
Yep.
Have you ever been jealous of a mate's relationship, even a little?
Never.
No, never.
Nah, never.
Like, you could be envious, but
No, you don't want to be envious. You can be.
envious a bad thing?
Envious is the bad thing. Yeah,
It's not as bad as jealousy though.
No,
envy. Yes, it is.
You envy their relationship,
Envy's
but you're
like
happy for
fucking. Like envy's like you want what they've got. Like,
Yeah, but you're not jealous of it.
envious can be dangerous, mate. If someone's envious about what you have.
Google it. I don't know.
This is an interesting question.
One sec.
Go on, Quizmaster.
What's worse, being jealous or envious?
Being-
Cut that out. While both jealousy and envy are negative emotions, jealousy is often considered more detrimental because it
Okay.
involves the fear of loss, possessiveness, and can lead to suspicion and resentment, whereas envy focuses on wanting what someone else has.
Okay, there you go. Stand corrected. Fair play.
Be honest, have you ever wanted your friend's girl but kept it to yourself?
No.
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 No. No, neither have I. I'm just laughing because it's just a funny question.
Okay, just to add to that, what would you do if you was like deeply in love with your mate's bird? But
That doesn't happen.
He didn't know.
How does that happen? How does that happen?
You got there. I think it's fucked.
I don't know. Say she's been in your life for fucking ages as well, and like because he's been with her and you knew her beforehand in the circle, like, but you never had the bottle to tell her. Now your mate's got with her, and she never knew, he never knew, and you're like, fuck, I actually fancy the pants.
Bro, I
off
think
her.
it's
Well, just something that never happened.
closed mind syndrome and
Yeah.
small town syndrome. Like, there's so many other females out there. Like, how are you falling in love with your mate's bird, bro? That's
Yeah,
gay.
it's a bit fucked up.
It's in Love Actually, isn't it?
Yeah, love actually.
Maybe like you're going out in group settings, like friends with friends, and then they're just like getting on. You're
You know,
like,
you see your
fuck.
mate getting a bit too friendly
We're
with your
actually
bird.
very, very compatible.
Oh, turned into a comedian, have you? What would you do if you found out your bird had been in a threesome years ago?
I want to be happy.
Yeah. I mean, it depends how soon.
no,
you
there's
find
no
out.
two
depend.
guys.
There's no depend.
The Eiffel
Well,
Tower.
with 5
her.
years in a relationship, then what? You find out about it.
What if they like
What
DP
can
though
you
as
do?
well? Like Barley vibes.
I don't know how I'd react to that.
What do you mean? There's only one reaction. It's leaving.
Well, after like 5 years of being in a
Too bad. I should have known
Yeah, she
about
was like 19 and no, but
Why are you doing that at 19? Why are you getting DP'd at 19?
Oh, that's nice.
You'd probably never find
I don't know.
out.
She just been on holiday. She was on holiday with her mates in Zante, and she got spun through
Slap
by
it,
two
era.
fellas.
Slap it.
Are
era.
you mental? You
They
lot are
spun
crazy.
her.
No. I'm leaving.
Would you actually leave over
Yes,
that?
I'd leave.
Well, after imagine if he was married and you found out, then what?
Bro, I'm sorry. I don't know what you lot have conversations with girls with, but I ask these questions really early on.
Well,
in
they
the
could
relationship.
lie.
Yeah, you could be like,
But how are you going to find out then?
so I might
can't,
have
but
found
they-
a video.
I
or
I
something.
don't know. A video resurfaces.
I'm saying to that, you're fucking hell. You're saying off the back of a question you're asking. Like, how do you know that's the truth?
Bro, we've got us a good CRB.
So you've
first of all.
asked, and you haven't found out. You believe her, and then you've got married to her, and you found out she got annihilated by two geese and barley with E45 cream. what are you saying about that?
Just have to say I ain't got my hearing aid in that day.
I'm leaving.
Fucking
no way. You can't leave her for that.
Fucking can, mate.
No, you can't.
Watch me. I'll leave. I'll leave.
You need to leave.
You need to leave. I'm leaving.
Right, let me ask this one. Would you rather your girl have a higher body count but low relationship experience, or low body count but multiple ex-fiancés?
Multiple ex-fiancés.
Ooh. Yeah, it's got to be that. I'd rather have that than fucking being spun through by every fella on the block.
Why is she not getting upgraded to wife?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
She ain't met me.
Boom.
Yeah.
I can't believe how many questions people sent in. This is nuts. I
fucked.
didn't realise we collected this many.
There are more, but I don't think we've got the time for it
No.
anymore.
Let's call it a day. Do you want to end on a high or
Is there one more banger in there from someone?
A banger.
Yeah. And we can end it on that one.
Be honest, would you rather your girl fake it or just tell you you're mid?
Just tell
Fake
me
it.
Nah, just tell me I'm mid.
Tell me I'm mid.
Go
Tell me
work
I'm
on it,
mid.
yeah,
Tell me
yeah,
I'm mid.
yeah.
Fucking hell, which you are?
That sounds gay.
What, mid?
No, telling him.
Yeah, he is mid. Well, can you not look at your boy and say he's good
I
looking?
thought you meant mid in bed.
I'm
Ah.
good looking.
No, he's not mid in bed. I've seen him. He's good. Hey.
I've
I've seen him next to me doing madness.
Right.
Bendy back, innit? And then he moans the next time, my back's fucked, boy. What do you think?
What
What are you trying to do? Kill the poor girl?
What do you mean? What do you expect? I got bite marks in me back.
Right, we got to close it there.
Cut that and all.
Look, we don't have to close it. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Fuck knows. I'm lost. Right, it's 2 p.m. here in Sydney. We're going to go out and film some content.
Yeah.
Hope you guys like that, guys. Thanks for sending. That was actually really funny.
Yeah,
we have
good.
been collecting them for ages because we needed obviously loads, and then I didn't actually realise how many we had. But Yeah, that was actually really funny.
That was good, boys.
Yeah, it
Nice.
was.
Guys, if you haven't already, if you weren't aware and you're new to the pod, we have a community online, which is a very interesting community of young individuals that are looking to upgrade their life, mainly men, actually only men, with network, mindset, and dating. We have the blueprint to upgrade your life. We've got testimonials that back what we say, and it's called The Right Side. So join therightside.com if you're interested. And if that is a little bit too much for you, and you don't want to part with a very small investment, we have a free Telegram group for all of you boys that is basically behind the scenes of what we get up to everywhere we go. There is some stuff that we can't put on Instagram on there, so it's quite juicy. And there's also some cool stuff in there as well. So if you're interested, join the Telegram. It's in the link below. But if you really want to upgrade your life, join therightside.com.
Preach.
Lovely.
Guys, lovely to see you all.
Like, subscribe.
Leave a comment in the comment section.
See you next time, peeps.
Peace.